I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here in Bala town, where there are reports of a mutiny against manager Aussie Villain by a number of his new signings. A club source said the players are unhappy at not being registered in the Champions League squad. Manager Aussie Villain was quoted as saying, "Grateful little I can only register you one of you at a time, take it up with UEFA. I'm Chaz Hogan, Bala town." So if he gets fired, I can transfer somewhere else, right? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 2 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we're playing Maribor of Slovenia, home and away in the Champions League second round qualifying. And there is trouble in paradise. As you can see, 3 of the new signings are upset that they haven't been registered in the squad. I promised 2 of them that I'll register them in the squad next time. Zach Gcock, who I should have registered, just because we already had an unhappy goalkeeper. It would have been, we could have got Louis Gray out of the club. If I could have my time again, I would just register Zcock, or Jcock, whatever his name is. And that probably would have made my life a lot easier. Willem Tomlinson, I didn't promise him I'd register him in the team because I couldn't obviously promise everybody. But he's annoyed at me now as well, probably for different reasons. And Dan Briggs as well is annoyed. And I did promise him, and I don't know why. I was just trying different things, different options to see if there was something that would make them be like, "Oh, right, boss, I get it. You can only register one of us, and there's 4 new signings." There's 4 new signings, I hear you ask. Yes, there is, because we have made another signing. Let's go and have a look at him. And it is Ryan Sears. He was with us on trial, a right back. He is the one that I've registered in the squad, and I'll show you why in just a second. We're only paying him £350 a week. It's just a 1-year deal, though. We do have the option, I think. Yeah, we do have the option to extend it by a year if we're liking what we see. B- signing, according to the fans. The reason that I've registered him is that we're going back to our European formation, and he's very, very good at our level anyway. Very good right back. He offers something going forward. He's good defensively. He's a big upgrade on either Bakari or Jake Nichols. So that's why I registered him. But like I say, he's only a squad player. He probably would have been okay if I hadn't registered him. So it's kind of stupid on my part. I should have just put squad harmony ahead of everything else and just not registered him. But I didn't because I'm a moron. And now we have a mutiny amongst our new signings. And we'll probably do well to recover it, to be honest. That's all you've missed since last episode, though, where, of course, we did just about get past the Finnish team, didn't we? So this is it. We are about to play Maribor. We are at home in the first leg. We are not the favourites for this one. We don't know too much about them. Don't you love when we go into games with no idea what's about to happen? I know I do. This is how they played last time out. They won 4-2 at home to the, Montenegrin, I think, weren't they? Same formation as the Finnish team played against us. So let's have a look. This is the team we're sending. As I said, we are going back to this formation. I just thought last time the wingers didn't work. And we conceded a few goals, so we need to be stronger. So this is the team we're going to go with. So it's Redcliffe in goal. He continues. It's going to be Burke, Cooper, Williams. Gosney comes in to the starting lineup with Sears on debut. Let's hope he's no pressure, mate, but you've really got to prove my point here. Williams and York go in midfield. It's Waite in behind Allmark and Anderson, those 2 guys up front. We do have Bustenbrew on the bench, along with Dixon, along with App, Gareth and Jones. So we do have the option to go to wingers if we need to. Let's hope we don't need to. Let's hope we get this done comfortably. And they're not playing the way that they played in the last game, which doesn't necessarily matter too much. I don't think we would have changed too much. The only thing I'm wondering here is, do we push Williams forward as a halfback? Just to try and deny space to their number 10. We tried that last season, didn't we, in games, and I think it worked okay. Tell the team expect to pick up where they left off. What do we want to say? Come on, lads, show me what you can do. I don't know what else to say to them. Just please keep a clean sheet. I beg of you guys, please keep a clean sheet. So here we go. I did push Williams forward into the halfback role. He's got the ability to play there, so you'll see there we've made that change. We could move Williams or York around. They're both capable of playing in there as well. But yeah, we'll just see. Hopefully it'll work. Here we go with Burke getting forward. 2-goal hero, of course, from the last round. Ball to the back post. All marks there. Brings it down nicely. Crosses. It's Anderson! Bruce Anderson with the goal. 4 minutes in. And we're off to a flyer. 2nd goal for Bruce Anderson, of course, after he got one in the last round of qualifying. And that is the perfect start, really, isn't it? Good ball. A decent ball. Allmark tracked it down. And Allmark, he doesn't get many assists. And it's a good header from Bruce Anderson as well, isn't it? Well done, boys. That's a good start. Let's see if we can continue on with that now. Let's tell him to concentrate. if we can keep a clean sheet, you just never know. You just never know. We've beaten better teams than Maribor in the past, but what we haven't done is beaten them this early in the season. Like I was saying sort of last episode, we're not gelling. We have new signings coming in all the time. We still haven't registered our best team because it's ridiculous the way the rules work. We'll tell them to demand more, and the highlight starts. Yeah, I mean, the frustrating thing is that I think we can only register maybe one more player for the next one. That'll be Jaycock, I think, because I promised him and he's a good goalkeeper. And that we may end up losing Dan Biggs because of that. Here we go with York. There's a good ball for Sears getting forward. Sears, ball to the back post. It's headed away. Burke will pick it up. It's Williams. Back for Williams. To Waite. To York. York to Williams. Over to Williams. Back to Williams. In for Waite. For York, ball in there for Allmark, for York, Sears gets forward again, Kelly heads it down, Allmark is there, is it a penalty? No, it's not, and is the highlight going to continue? It's been too long already, I'm choking up here, can we win the ball back please? It's there, it's away, it's still there, no, get a block in, oh, it's off the inside of the clearance, oh, you morons, what are you doing? I registered you in the squad, I put my balls on the line for you, Sears, and you up big time there, and it's 1-1, and what the hell was that? Inside of the post, and Sears, it's the same as your old club, mate, just clear it. Ah, you idiots. You absolute idiots. It's 1-1, it's an away goal, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Unbelievable. You should look apprehensive, mate, because you're a fucking idiot. Come on, demand more. Let's go, boys, come on. Oh, I can't believe what's just happened. If it happens, away from home, then fair enough. It's just the goal, but it's the away goal as well. All right, unlucky, boys, unlucky. Waite has not had a great start to the season, has he? He is captain now as well, so that's not ideal. What do we say to him? He's apprehensive. Just a calm. We have faith in you, mate. Come on, you're a good player. I can't believe that, though, of all the ways. If that is what sends us out of the Champions League this year, and it's not just the mistake, it's the fact that I've registered him in front of others and basically pissed off the entire not the entire squad, but all the new signings. To put him in for him to do that to us, unbelievable. All right, come on, boys, let's get creative here. Highlight already. Burke, cross comes in for Williams, for Waite. Come on, Waite. There's a good ball out there for Burke. Can he get a cross in? A nice low one. He pulls it across. It's Allmark, and Damien Allmark on fire in Europe. Second goal for him as well. Burke with the assist, and that's a much better way to start the second half, boys. I like that. More of that, please. 2-1 up now. We have taken the lead. It's the away goal, you just can't undo that, can you? But all we can do is make sure that we don't make any more mistakes. It's a good leap from Allmark, isn't it? Really, really good header. Planted that. If we can have more of that this season, please, mate, that will be much appreciated. I'm almost tempted to take Sears off. We could move Gosney over to the right fullback position, and then we could bring Joe Lewis on to play in defence for us. And we haven't seen anything else from them. That's the really annoying thing, isn't it? I think I might do that, actually. Maybe it wasn't the right game to bring him in to start. But, that is really, really frustrating. Otherwise, we've done brilliantly well. We really, really have. I'm tempted to praise him. Let's tell him to concentrate. Just bring it home, boys. Just bring it home. Please bring it home. Please bring it home. Don't do this. Away. It's away by Lewis. There we go. That's better. We're going to pick it up too with Anderson. Can Anderson find Allmark? He goes early. Was Allmark onside? I don't see the linesman with his flag up. It's Damien Allmark. Just lashed it straight at the keeper. And that was all she wrote for the highlight. Do we continue with the throw? We do. If we could get a third, we'd be in a really good spot. It would almost cancel out the away goal, wouldn't it? Burke in there for Anderson. Back for Burke. Can he find Allmark again? He goes short for Williams. Back for Burke. Burke, he looks for Allmark. It's not the best header away. And it goes for another throw, but that's all she wrote for the highlight. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's see it out here. Let's just see it out. If you can't score again, just make sure you don't concede. A decent performance, that one. The only highlight we saw of them was that massive stuff up from Sears. But don't get consistent. Be consistent. Let's just say good win. So there we go, vintage display from everybody but Sears. I feel another nickname coming on when I calm down and can probably think of one. Damien Allmark, a goal and an assist. A superb performance from our youngster. Guys, wait right there. It's time for the second leg right after this. Okay, welcome back, and here we go on the line. Now, of course, if we were to win this tie, we would guarantee ourselves at least Europa 2 group stage football. So we only have to win 2 ties to parachute down into that. This would obviously be the second tie. So this is absolutely huge. Now, again, we saw what we had from them last time. We do have an analysis report from the first game, so we can see the way they played there. Goalkeeper doesn't look like he does too much for them. It's more the centre-backs that pass out. So there we go. We can roughly see what we got there. But they didn't do much, did they? Only thing they really did was what we gifted them. This is the team we're sending out. It's essentially the same team. So it's Radcliffe in goal. It's Burke, Cooper, Gosney, and Sears. We'll give him another start. Hopefully he'll even be better for that last one. We're going to play Rhys Williams as a halfback again, assuming that they're going to come out the same way. It's Williams and York in midfield. It's Waite, Allmark, and Anderson up top. One thing to catch you up on, we do have another player on loan here, another right back. He's 26. He does have a Welsh cap, but yeah, I just don't quite think at 26 we're gonna go with him. We already have Sears, who's decent enough. They're very similar players. We only need one of them because we've already got obviously Nichols and Bakari. And if this off-season has taught me one thing, in that trying to get rid of Vieira, Watts, Muddy Moo and those guys, it's really difficult to move players on. And I don't really understand why. Now, they've changed formation again, so we will drop Rhys Williams back into the defensive line. I'm not asking any fees for them. I'm just free. There you go. Take your player kind of thing. So I don't really understand exactly why it's so difficult. Let's go at calm. This first leg means nothing now. Let's make sure we win this one. That seems to have focused everybody, which is fantastic news. So let's get out there. And let's see if we can take a step into the unknown, into the third qualifying round of Champions League qualifying. That really would be such a wonderful achievement for us, wouldn't it? Only 5 seasons in as well. We're really, really coming along nicely here. Let's tell them to get creative. I'd love to get a goal just to cancel out that away abomination that they got. If we could do that, then you'd make us favourites. As things stand right now, of course, if they were to get a goal, they would be ahead on away goals. Here we go from a set piece. We know we're dangerous from these. Decent ball in. It's there. It's Rhys Williams. Oh, slide it in. Get it in. It's in. Hey, they gave it back to us. Thank you, Maribor. Very, very kind of you. And it's almost, obviously, a different situation, but ball across to the far post. What are we looking at here? What's going on? It's a goal. It has been given, hasn't it? Yes, it has. But look at this, it's the same sort of situation off the inside of the post. I'm not quite sure what the defender's doing. He's overcommitted and then he's just kind of stumbled over it. The goalkeeper's standing there just like, no, what are you doing? It's 1-0 Bala Town, away goal cancelled, and happy, happy days. Let's demand a little bit more. Dan Williams is looking apprehensive. No need to, mate. No need to. You're doing fine. What's happened there? Ball's gone out of play. Burke picks it up for a throw-in, and it's a bit of a strange way to start the highlight. Let's hope it ends in a goal. Williams keeps possession. Don't get caught. He goes there for Waite, for Burke. Burke looks to cross it. It's a good one. It's there for Sears. Oh, he makes up for it. His first goal for the club, a second away goal. And boys, I think we're going to the third qualifying round. What a way to make up for it. Ryan Sears, all is forgiven, mate. All is forgiven. He's got the away goal. And it is 2-0 Bala Town, 4-1 on aggregate. And watch out Real Madrid, watch out Manchester City, because here we come. Barcelona are in town. Come on, boys, come on. Busted and bruised injury, it's just a bruised knee. Or ankle, it was a bruise. It was nothing too serious, so that's why he's still on the bench there. Nothing too much to worry about. Get that away, please, boys. We don't want to let them back in here if we can. Though, to be honest, they need what? They need 4 goals now to go in front. You'd like to think we're not going to do that. You'd like to think that anyway. Away. It's away. And a second chance. Sam York, really well done, mate. It's becoming a long old highlight. Allmark has the ball. Allmark, what is that, mate? What is that? He's done his best Freddie Sears, and we got away with it. Just as well. But that's okay. That's okay. We did get away with it, and that is the main thing. It's been a relatively even game. We've put a decent performance in on the road here. We haven't really given them too much. And, yeah, we've taken our chance as well. Boys, assertively, do not get complacent, please. We saw what happened against Nice last season. We don't want a repeat of that, please. A little bit more from you, please, Bruce. And we'll get back out there. And it's just, sometimes it's just good to be alive, isn't it? There we go. Let's show some passion, perhaps. Here we go. Burke over a free kick. Decent again from Burke, and that's a penalty, is it? Yes, it is. And Ryan Burke has a chance to score a third penalty in qualifying. Or is it a fourth? How many? Well, we'll see, because he's only ever scored for penalties. Go on, Berkey boy! And he stuck it away again. How many goals is that? It's a third. I was gonna, for a second then I thought he'd scored one in each game, but no. Well, that's okay. We're 3-0 up, and that is now job done. We'll give them some praise. We might even look to make some changes. I'm trying to think who's on the bench. We have, let's give Bus and Brew, you know who we're going to give Dixon a game. Good opportunity for the youngster to get some experience in Europe. And we'll give Bus and Brew a game for Anderson as well. What have I done there? There you go. There's no one else there particularly I want to give game time to. Henry Jones could use some minutes in the legs, but it's not urgent. Bus and Brew off the crossbar. So unlucky for Luke Bus and Brew. But look at this. We're running away with it now. What an away performance this has been. I'd almost go as far as to say it's been the perfect away performance so far. Look at that. They know they're going out in front of their home fans. They're embarrassed. They're apprehensive. And you should be, guys. You've been an absolute shambles. Let's just keep giving them praise all the way to the finish line here. We have had the draw for the third round. It just kind of came up. We're going to be playing the winner of Rosenborg and CSKA Sofia. Now, I think Sofia won the first leg at home 4-2, so it's kind of all to play for there. C is persistent there, keeps possession. Can he get a cross in now? No, he can't. Becoming a bit of a long highlight. Can we put pressure on their back line? We do. It's lumped upfield. We'll get the mouse cursor out of the way there. We keep it, though, with Cooper. Out there for Burke. Burke, what's he got for us? Can he get a cross in? He goes back for Williams. That's fine. Look in there. No, he goes back to Cooper. This is fine. Keep possession, boys. Dixon for York. York goes over the top. That's a cracking ball for Burke. Burke. Oh, it's another goal for Damien Allmark in Europe. It's a rout. It's officially a rout. It's 6-1 on aggregate. 4-0 away from home. And Allmark has his third of the season already. And is this, I mean, it was hard to say it'd be a breakout season because he's been a star ever since he came through the academy. But could this be a real breakout season for Allmark? Dipped in front of the goalkeeper there. Nice header. And he's looking a real star, isn't he? He really, really is. We don't need to see that. It wasn't offside. It wasn't given. And that's all that really matters. Well, let's just see it through to the finish here, boys. Stand up and applaud as one. The away section. What a performance. 4-0. And it all got underway with that comical own goal of theirs. And yeah, that's just a really... Don't let it go to your heads, boys. First leg triumph helps Bala Town pass Maribor. And that is, of course, now we're guaranteed group stage football this season. And again, that's the money that we need. It's going to be Rosenborg in the third qualifying round. Let's have a look at who they have. A lot of grayed out players. This guy, he's good, I think, isn't he? I think I've come across him in Football Manager before. Mostly grayed out, but obviously some good players there. And of course, they're sort of already in their season, aren't they, being a Scandinavian club. So it's not going to be easy, but we've put Maribor to the sword. What a performance that was from Burke. There's no reason why we couldn't continue to do that. And that will be next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed that. And we will be back next time for Rosenborg, home and away. And we could go one tie away from the group stage here. I think, unless I'm very much mistaken, this is it. So if we win this next tie, I don't know how much prize money we're looking at here, but we'll deal with that later. If we were to win this next tie, we would be into the playoff. And that would mean guaranteed Europa League group stage football next year with an outside chance that we could be in the Champions League group stage. It's too soon, guys. It's too soon. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.